the story of our world every day. Listen and your heart may open up. If ever you feel frightened of our world that's washed away, a mother is a mother, come to us. Women, 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 women. Women sew the fabric of our world every day. History of violence made it through. The stories that we share will live on until we say these truths are our gifts passed on to you.
Welcome to tonight's hashtag 101 Night Show. I'm Lisa Liebau, co-founder and president of the Scheherazade Project, a women's activism through storytelling arts movement that uses the power of art, creativity, solidarity, and courage in promoting social justice, nourishing our spirits, and enabling a more beloved community. We're more than halfway through our Election Day countdown with creativity. We've been showcasing our strong voices to encourage all Americans to use their voices in the most important way, vote. Join us live every night, 8 p.m. Eastern, or watch previous episodes by visiting YouTube, Facebook, and IGTV. Tonight, we feature a collaboration between videographer Catherine Hughes and poet Nancy Richardson. Catherine Hughes is an Emmy Award-winning producer of news and public affairs programs. She's also a videographer and editor who got her start in the news business as a producer and reporter for Vermont's CBS affiliate, news director at a radio station in Waterbury, Vermont, and managing editor at an ABC affiliate. Hughes has also produced magazine pieces and documentaries for Vermont Public Television. Nancy Richardson has published 4 books of poetry. The latest was named a Kirkus Top 100 Indie Books of the Year. She has an MFA in writing from Vermont College of Fine Arts, a master's degree in public management from the JFK School at Harvard, and a PhD in education from Kent State University. Her narrative poetry about injustice in America includes a series of poems about the Kent State shootings, which affected her and her family. She shares one of those poems tonight in this short film produced by Catherine Hughes.
Hi, I'm Nancy Richardson, and I'm going to tell you a story. 50 years ago, a group of students gathered on the Kent State campus to exercise their free speech rights and protest the war in Vietnam. But those in power had a different idea. Labeling the students brown shirts, the governor of Ohio called out the National Guard and had them load their rifles with live ammunition. On May 4th, 1970, the guardsmen turned in unison and fired, killing 4 students and injuring 9. 1 student was paralyzed for life. After the shootings, the students were harassed. In 1975, a civil trial was held in front of a conservative judge. He would not permit the students' lawyers to label the photos that clarified the sequence of events. In the end, no one was held accountable. Kent State Trial, 1975. The photos speak for themselves, said the judge to the students' lawyers. The jury puzzled over them, but the photos lost their nerve. In this one, the governor would shout, "Worse than the brown shirts and the communists, night riders and the vigilantes." Or another, blue sky, clouds, a clot of guardsmen huddled in the field, perhaps a picnic on a spring day in May. If the photo had bothered to listen, it might have overheard their plans to turn in unison and fire. But it was busy, and they were whispering. Here now, tongues should be wagging. The guardsmen turn and level their weapons. The guardsmen shoot. All together now, fire. But the words were prisoners in their cells. banging their tin cups against the metal bars. The photos went on in silence, in cardboard boxes, in wet basements. The photos held their tongues.
Thanks for joining the sisters tonight. If you've joined us other nights, I'm sure you too are impressed by the diversity of storytellers' approaches. Some have created new work for their night's performance, others have shared previous work, but all have signed on to support us by sharing their voices. By the time we reach November 2nd, the eve of the 2020 Election Day, all eligible voters will be ready to raise their voices too, in the most important way of all. Go vote, everyone.
Come to us, women, 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 women. Women sew the fabric of our world every day. History of violence made it through. The stories that we share will live on until we say these truths are our gifts passed on to you.